somebody's looking to find a coach, how would they even go about that? I think that was where many people I know, it's scary at first. Like, why would I do that? I'm opening up to somebody, or like, how do I find somebody I'd be comfortable with? Like, how would someone approach that?
Yeah. So I think it depends on kind of your stage of life. So really we have to think about what are you looking for? Like what kind of a transformation or what kind of area of your life are you looking for change, right? So it can be as simple as a formal coaching relationship like I do, right? And I get most of my clients from word of mouth. So I don't do any advertising at all. Usually it's people that come to me that I've been, somebody else who I've coached has sent them my way. So ask your community. That's one thing is, have you ever been coached and who has coached you, right? But if you're looking for something less formal, it can be as simple as, so for like something like life coaching, like I'm a mom, I want help. Who are your mentors, right? Do you have an actual kind of a formal mentor relationship with a woman who is in a stage of life that is further along than yours? My favorite people to coach in the world are early 20s. Like I love college age or people in their early 20s because I'm many years past that, right? But I still remember those years, and I feel like I have a lot of wisdom that I can share with them. If it's a spiritual transformation you're looking for, if you're looking to go deeper, look for someone to disciple you, so it doesn't have to be formal.
Right.
Yes, if it's a professional setting, working with someone in your company and trying to find kind of a mentor who's already done what you want to do and work with them. If you want to go something more formal, I definitely go to HR and ask in your training and development. They likely have coaches that they use for some of their executives, but also have some ideas or someone to connect you to in order to help you. So a lot of mine come from people I've coached send other people my way, and I just get random phone calls that says, Emily, we need to start meeting. So
maybe one piece there that you mentioned and also back earlier, if you're a company that doesn't have a coaching program or any sort of strength development program in place, how would you give them brief advice on where to start also? I think that would be interesting to some folks. Because you can do that to any size company. I think some people say, oh, that's only for big companies. Absolutely not. Any company can benefit.
No, I don't think so. I mean, obviously Gallup has actually in their, they have a corporate training and development people, consultants that will come out to organizations, and they work with some of the largest organizations and then smaller organizations, government. I mean, I go to the Gallup summits usually, and the different organizations that show up from those. So you can look at coaching companies and you're going to be able to find something, and they will tailor make something to whatever size your organization is. So I wouldn't worry too much about, I'm too small. Okay. And then they also have certified coaches. So I'm a Gallup Strength certified coach. I think that's probably one of the most important things to me is I wanted to make sure that I could show up in the most excellent way. I am a high maximizer. But what I think was really important was in today's world, we do have a lot of people that just kind of throw a shingle up and say, I'm a coach.
Right.
And I think that is hard. That does kind of a disservice to all of the coaches out there that have taken the time to go to school, to take the certifications, to get accredited, to go through and, have peer coaching and doing all of the work that they need to do in order to do their best. And so I would be asking those questions. What kind of certifications do you have? What kind of coaching classes did you take? Those kinds of questions I think are really important, specifically for business coaches too. I can think of a number of business coaches who they maybe just have they don't necessarily have a lot of the coaching credentials maybe that I would be looking for. If you're going to be putting your money on the line and your time on the line, I would look for someone who has some proven track record and some proven accreditation. So
that makes sense.